Government is running the country good. Government is running the country good.
I've seen improvement in the island, so I will say, and I guess it's all because of the government, so I will say the government is doing a good job. I am for the Nevis, my country, and when I see improvement, I must say there is an improvement.
Yeah man, Nevis has developed from the last time I was here. The shoreline is very good, the buildings, the streets, everything is very beautiful, man. Nevis is nice.
In terms of tourism, in terms of the infrastructure, like the road networks and businesses, there's an overall development, especially local development.
We've been here, we see the roads being done and so forth.
Well, it looks good and we thought it would be good, so far so good.
Nevis is always lovely.
Great, I love it. I love the culture. I think, you know, once you go to Nevis, I'm never going to go back to the States.
It's beautiful.
I live in England, but I'm a Nevisian at heart. Nevis is beautiful for everything. The people, sea, just the island itself.
Best place in the world.
I see that you guys are making improvements, so I can recognize that.
So I think the government needs to be commended for their efforts based on the lagging economy all around the world. And so, you know, I think they have been very significant.
Well, the best it has ever been since I know myself. Been around politics in 1970, after the sinking of Christina. The best life we ever had is now.
Haven't you seen the roads, the hospital? There's so much, yeah.
Even though the economy is down, very much so, but yet still, our leader is doing the very, very best that they can do.
We're situated right now in Cherry Gardens. Cherry Gardens, I must say, is the largest housing project area done by government within the Federation. We have approximately 107 homes here, moving hopefully towards 117.
Oh, I had a friend here, came here from St. Thomas some time ago, and I took him for a drive over there because he said he heard a lot from the opposition calling down Cherry Garden. I said, okay, I don't want to hear nothing else. Let me take you for a drive over there. And when we approaching, the first thing he said, wait, Jeffers, stop. Is this the place you came to? I said, yes. He said, no. This put me in mind when I was in Miami. The way how the house is being laid out.
The idea of Cherry Garden, I must say, is one which was designed to assist the housing needs of this country. I always take the opportunity to commend the performance of the housing manager, who did a great job. Today we are in the final stages of getting Cherry Garden as a project completed, in that you're having the paving being done and we're looking at the sporting facilities. The members of the corporation, they've worked well and hard to support the policy of the government to ensure that we provide housing for our citizenry. In Cherry Garden, it is the largest, as I would have said, but our program transcends throughout the country. You're going to realize that we've done housing throughout the island. We have Charles Road, there's a project in Brownhill, in Stony Grove, just anywhere. That should not in any way excuse our policy also of building homes on persons' land. You own a piece of land, the government in its policy would also make sure that we can build homes on your land.
So I'm looking forward to come home in Nevis and start to build a house over in Nevis. On my own land, we pass down to generation to generation.
And truly a number of persons have benefited.
Nevis nice man, always nice, as Miko said. And as we know before Miko sing the song, Nevis nice and Nevis always nice. And never live to see it.
The campaign promise was 300 homes in 5 years. We are just about 286. There are many who felt it was just a campaign gimmick, but we've demonstrated that this is a government who can deliver. A corporation with a new direction, not just thinking in terms of land distribution within the country, but the housing needs, which we recognize were great at the start of our tenure. At the second time, the Nevis Island administration, NRP led in government.
NRP have created the opportunity for Nevisians. It's only for us to grab the opportunity being given to us.
I've been waiting for a home for a couple of months. The administration came up and it took me like maybe 3 months to get everything sorted out. My life is good afterwards.
I think of Nevis as being a great country, one of the best in the Caribbean. I was born here, so I think of Nevis as being great. The development of the island is good for the people of Nevis. So I try to find something to do to make a living here on the island. And while you're a progressive person, you'll make money.
I expect using the finances in Nevis in a much better way than any other government that have been here. And because of that, we kind of sign to that it's the best position for our economy downgoing time like this. Is the best position that we ever have and would ever have. So if things continue like that, we are looking at maybe another 15 years in office.
Nevis is really looking nice, and
NIA have made world history, especially in the Caribbean. A lot of other Caribbean islands who are looking down and wondering where our next payday will be coming from. But we do not have that problem in Nevis.
And I'm glad to have my premier to get the whole of the island fixed.
Get ready to be taken to a whole new level of entertainment.
This is Anthony Peterson from St. Martin, and I just want to say it's a very good idea to have this track here in Nevis. I wish we had one back in St. Martin. I would spend my money anytime to come Nevis again for it. I like it a lot and it keeps people off of the road, crime. Everybody come together as one, everybody friendly, no fights, nothing. My friends came the last time for the race and they invite me this time since I have a bike and I now started to race too. So they invite me and I came over and I like it. Support it and you will get, you know, it will turn out in your benefit. I think the government was very wise in bringing up an event like this because it brings in tourists into the place also.
My name is Annelies. I live on Nevis. I've been living here for 12 years and I'm a pastry chef. I have my own bakery in the center of Charlestown where I prepare breads and pastries for every day. We're on the St. James drag strip on Nevis where we have a meet today. We have one every 3 or 4 years, maybe a few more. And I'll be racing my car to make sure that I maintain my status as the queen of the 13-second class.
Racing basically have always been a passion for us. We've been doing this illegally, so to speak, since the very inception. The drag strip in particular, as a lot of us don't realize, a lot of folks, especially the folks within the community, they always have a stigma when it comes to drag racing. But I think drag racing in particular brings a lot, not just to Nevis, but the Federation on a whole. It's a very, impressive sport. It generates a lot of revenue to start off with for the government of St. Kitts and Nevis. Indirectly, The hotels in particular, they benefit in terms of folks coming in to participate and to actually view the race. Customs department themselves, you know, generate a lot of income from the departure tax coming in and out of the island. And generally, like I said, all in all, the team, the sport generally provide, you know, a very tangible revenue for the government of St. Kitts and Nevis.